Hello and welcome back to Deathmark. Alright, so last time we played sorry. I think I drank water, it got stuck in my throat a bit. So last time we played, we were able to do the entire chapter 3 in one go. Surprisingly, I did not expect it to go that fast, considering that we took 2 streams for chapter 2 with Shimio. But Hanayome's story was pretty quick to do. I really liked Hanayome too, and I like how she's still on the screen because I guess because I'm alt-tabbed. Yeah, she disappeared when I came back. So now we're going to be doing chapter 4. We just barely started it last time we were here. Here's my save point. Okay. So as far as we got last time was just hearing rumors about this road filled with manholes, like a ridiculous amount of manholes, and that someone had encountered a lady carrying a headless Buddha statue on that road, and that might be the spirit, that might not be the spirit. I'm not really sure. I feel like it's high chance it is, because that person just disappeared when the person in the rumors ran away and looked back. Now, it seems that we have a new mark bearer who came by, an idol, and she said that they were filming something about supernatural stuff, and she seemed to have gotten the mark there. The other mark bearer seems to be not here yet, but it seems to be another psychic, so I'm actually looking forward to having another psychic by our side. Another day, another spirit. Yeah, true, right? I don't know if this one will be as quick as Hanayome's, like, that we can finish it within the same chapter. But I honestly feel, I feel pretty confident, so let's, like today for some reason, so let's try. I think it's just because I know the other person is going to be, like, a psychic, so I'm, like, not as scared. Because then I'm like, psychic powers. She will save me, right? But for now, we're heading out with the idol to check on the site. That seriously is a disturbing amount of manholes, and I'm still flabbergasted. I already said it in the last stream. I just can't believe that there's so many that, and nobody just stopped to think, why am I making this many? Like, what it... I'm like thinking, like, if it goes all the way down, because usually like manholes go all the way down, right? They have, I don't know if they have a ladder, but they usually go all the way down to the sewers below. Did they really dig that many holes? Like, and like if they did, I can't believe no one stopped to think. Or maybe some of these just open and there's nothing under it, but then why wouldn't you just remove it and like fill it with concrete? I don't know. One's a spirit. Very good theory. Very possible. The road runs through a quiet residential area. It's far removed from major crossroads, so it's totally deserted at this time of night. We look a little suspicious wandering around, but there's no one here to report us. Are you sure? Like, aren't these houses? Like, can't they go out and go like, there's someone weird in the street behind me? I guess they don't really care. I mean, if I lived in one of these houses, I would just keep my window or like curtains closed all the time because I wouldn't want to see this. Wouldn't the road be rather prone to sinkhole if heavy vehicles passing through? Yeah, maybe, right? I guess maybe it's just a really, really small road, so they just went like, well, whatever, it's not like anything is going to be passing through that heavy. Maybe just like, I can't tell because we're just in like a visual novel POV, but like maybe it's just wide enough for like a few bikes and not an actual car, because it seems pretty narrow. Ah, yep, this is the place. We were looking for a ghost here. It wouldn't happen to be a woman wearing white carrying a statue, would it? Actually, yeah, that was the rumor. I don't really remember the statue bit. Huh, wait. So she found a ghost without the statue. So did you find the ghost? No, we didn't. Oh. No visuals. So, oh, whoops. Sorry, I forgot. I wanted to check the volume mixer. I forgot. It pauses when I alt-tab. But Madame Yasuoka said she had a bad... she felt a bad presence throughout the entire shoot. Maybe the spirit was just watching from like an alley or something. But that's ominous. You keep mentioning Yasuoka. What kind of person is she? Oh, sorry, I forgot to explain. She's a famous fortune teller. Her predictions often come true. They say she's got true spiritual powers. This fortune teller knew about the mark. Maybe she was working with Sayakujo? Oh yeah, I better email her. I gotta let her know about you and what happened to Dr. Sai. Should we be doing that on site? Like, wouldn't you want to do that back in the car or the mansion instead of on site? I pushes some buttons on her phone. Cell phones are getting pretty common now. In 10 years, everyone will probably own one, old and young alike. Technology evolved so fast, it's amazing. Oh no. I don't know why this specific sentence always reminds me. Isn't there a guy in like every single Pokemon game who literally just goes like, technology's amazing? I just remembered that one NPC. It could be some kind of belief or myth over there with manholes, so they ignore the logic in having so many. Maybe. I mean, they did say it was an accident that it ended up like this. Like, they didn't, like, their production plans, I guess there was something that went wrong and they didn't think about that too deeply. Sorry that took so long. Alright. Should we get right down to investigating, Mr. Yashiki? If there's anything I can do to help, let me know. I mean, there's nowhere to go. Like, there's only one location. I guess I just look around. Nothing with this part. I guess the vending machine would be one. No, this vending machine is not. Maybe the closer one. The closer one we can look at. So it's just the vending machine and the manholes. Oh, 2 manholes for some reason. They're separated. Let's look at the vending machine first. Forgot it was accidental. Yeah. An old vending machine doesn't look like it's been restocked in a while since it's mostly empty. Oh, well, nothing to do with that. Eeny, meeny, miny, moo. Catch tie right away if you're eeny, meeny, miny, moo. Okay. Ah! The one closer to the screen. It's an iron manhole. The center reads sewage. I checked to see if there's anything odd about it, but it seems to be a normal manhole. Oh, I picked the normal one. Wow, so this must be the haunted one. No, a normal manhole cover. Looks like we need special tools to... Oh, okay, this one is different. It doesn't say sewer then. Huh? This one's got a different design. It's true. It's the only one of an older make. It's covered in rust. Huh. It looks like you could get a hand... Why would you stick your hand in there? Can you lift it? I highly doubt it. I'm sure you need special tools to open up a manhole. Well, why not just try it? Because there could be anything in there? Determination and strength will get you farther than you expect. Is that from another one of your songs? Come on, Mr. Yashiki, you can take that side. Okay, okay. I don't feel great about this. 1, 2, 3. Don't stick your hand in the manhole. It got darker for some reason. The lid lifts and a putrid smell wafts out. Oh, ew! It got darker, I guess, because of like the whatever smoke thingy is bringing the smell with it. Can't believe we actually got it open. The black void stretches deep underground. A rusted metal ladder is set into the side of the hole. Does this connect to the sewers? Actually, it doesn't smell like it does. Weird. Oh no, we're going in there, aren't we? That's why this road is just a single map. We're gonna go down, isn't it? In the rumor about the white-robed woman, the woman mysteriously vanishes. Could it be that she hid herself down here? Why don't we try going down for a look? Are you serious? Me too. We're entering the hole. We're going all in. But I'm in my stage outfit. So you're gonna wait up here. What? I'm gonna go alone? No, I'm coming. Okay, yeah, it's better if we don't split up. Horror thing. But don't you dare look up while you're climbing down. I go down first and I quickly follows. The rusted ladder creaks when we put weight on it. That doesn't make me nervous at all. Oh no, it's like stepping onto a rope bridge and then it starts like wiggling so much. We make our way down carefully and it takes us a while to reach the bottom. I feel like this must go further down than a normal sewer. It's like a secret entrance. Maybe for a secret society's hideout. I's voice bounces off the walls above me. She's probably joking around to stop herself from freaking out. Me. I relate. My feet finally reach solid ground. Yeah, this doesn't seem scary at all, does it? I was begging. I remember when she was like, oh, we visited these 3 places during our shoot. I was begging that it wasn't gonna be like the freaking tunnel. This is basically just another tunnel. Damn it. Okay, well, we're basically in a tunnel thing again. Oh well. A concrete passageway stretches before us. I doubt it's been ventilated in a long time. The musty air is stagnant and heavy, making it difficult to breathe. Definitely doesn't look like a sewer. You did jinx it hard. The one location I was begging to not happen still happened in the end. Dang it! They gave me the false hope because they were like, oh, it was the street. And then we go down and it's basically a tunnel again anyway. At least my outfit won't get dirty, but where are we anyway? Also, it's freaking ominous that the ladder is straight down the middle. Like, I would have expected it to be at least on the side. What? Is that normal? Is the ladder literally in the center of the room? The stale and stuffy air in there? Yeah, must be really uncomfortable. How should I know? We'll just have to look around. Alright then. We'll just have to look around. By that, I mean, I'm going further inside. Oh, this one is a dead end if I go forward, and then if I go backwards, it keeps going. What is that? If I climb the ladder, I can get above ground. No, 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 no. I thought there was, like, this light thing. I thought he was gonna look at it. Oh, well. Here's my chapter 4 save. Guess I have to scroll down already. Sure, let's go forward. Never been down a manhole, so you don't know if it's on the middle or the side. Yeah, me neither. I'm just trying to think about all those other times, because I'm sure there's a lot of games and movies where you go down into the sewers. I just can't remember anymore if it was in the middle or what. On the side. You'd also think on the side because the middle has the sewage flowing in the trap. Yeah, that's true. I guess because this isn't a sewer, it's down the middle and it's fine, I guess. It's emitting a strange red light. This is making me feel like this is like a bunker of some sorts. Just the vibe with that specific type of lighting. And there's nothing else on the screen. Ominous box. There's a large iron box. I slip my hands underneath the lid and pull with all my might. I guess you can't open it. Oh no! It pops open with an unexpectedly loud noise. There are a few tools inside along with what looks like a notebook. Oh boy! I got a hammer, a hatchet, and a red notebook! Oh boy! Wow, it was full of stuff. What does the notebook say? I flip through the notebook with eye. The lettering is very fine. It's impossible to read in such a dark place. But what concerns me even more is ominous music kicks in. What's that smell? Oh my god, do we have to leave already? I just opened one box. A bizarre stench invades my nose like a mix between tallow, perfume, and blood. Eee! It doesn't take me long to figure out that it's coming from the notebook. Eee! I can't believe you're holding it. Could you maybe put it away? I think I might puke. I put the notebook in my bag for now. The smell might permeate the other items, but some sacrifices are necessary. Okay. Oh, some sacrifices are I believe you. Can I at least look at it in my menu, or really can't read it down here? Yeah, we really can't read it down here. It's covered in strange smelling splotches. And it's hard to read, and it's written in thin letters. The hatchet is a short-range slashing item with unlimited uses. Its thick blade is covered in rust. Dark red stains hint at its history being used as a tool to sever something. Dark red strip. Limbs, I would assume. Hammer. Found in the shelter, also has like what looks like blood stains, obviously used for something other than carpentry. Okay. We still don't know the name of the spirit, so there's like no file that I can review either. Okay, I'm now facing this way, so I keep moving forward. Literal darkness, what? Eek! I suddenly shrieks pitifully and stops in her tracks. Mr. Yashki, what is that? What, the void? She shakily points and I shine the light that way. Oh, the void looks uncanny. Oh, I didn't even see that because I was looking in the middle. Is that hair? Yuck! Something dark and long is clinging to the wall. Oh my god, it's hair! Is that human hair? Well, what's it doing here? I don't want to look at it. What the fuck? I don't want to look at it. Why do you want me to look at it? Wait, yuck, it's everywhere! Ew! Ew! Dude, it's everywhere! You only see it if you shine the light. Eee! You only see it if you shine the light, but it's everywhere. Oh my god, it's even on the floor. Ah! Dude, it's in every crack. I kinda don't want to walk forward, but we have to. Is there still hair here? Okay, there's no more hair here for some reason, but... Yuck. What was that? What the? Okay, there's an obvious path ahead of us, but what is this? The wall has been discolored by water stains and dust. Going by fading, it's gotta be old. Oh, that's all he has to say about it. Okay, I'm gonna save because there's a freaking door in front of me. Wouldn't be surprised if there's the grudge croaking noises. No! It seems to be locked. Oh, I mean... maybe we can hack it open? Paint is chipping in places, it's probably pretty old. Whoa, that door looks ancient! I had no idea there was a place like this under the ground. Oh, could this be some kind of lab? Somehow that would be worse than what I thought it being a bunker. If this is a lab, that's even worse. How can she say stuff like that with a straight face? Sure, her innocence is cute, but I get the feeling she's not particularly bright. I'm sorry, did I see something bad? Yeah, I mean, like, if this was an illegal lab, it would be even worse. There'd be super grudgeful people here. Like, spirits, I mean. No, it's not that. I give up on I and reach for the doorknob. Locked. Of course it is. Let's go. I don't want to stay here long, so... I never get to finish what I'm saying. What the fuck?! An old man jumps out from the iron door, yelling strangely. This doesn't look like a ghost, though. This looks like a regular person. Hey, where are you folks from? Huh? Same, huh? What are you doing in my turf, huh? He's smirking, but his tone is serious. Just then, I smell an odd stench. It seems this old man is a homeless guy who's living down here. You live here?! It's clearly haunted! How do you live here? Nothing really. That's right! We haven't done anything. I know she's trying to back me up, but she doesn't sound convincing. This underground shelter isn't a place for irresponsible layabouts like yourself. Okay, so it is like a bunker thing, like I was saying. It's a shelter. Understand? So leave my turf alone and get out of here. He disappears behind the iron door, and I guess he locks it again. It sounds like he's carefully locked it up again. Huh? Wait. I can assume, yes, he's living here. Is there anyone else? He did call it a shelter. Because it's gonna be kind of awkward if there's a lot of people living here. But if it's just him... I don't know why, but I'm feeling like, what if he has a Mark II? Because, like, we have had 3 people per chapter this whole time. 3 in 3 in Hanahiko, 3 in Shimio, 3 in Hanayome. But right now we're only having 2. That would be I, and that would be I keep forgetting her name because I haven't seen her yet. The fortune teller lady. That would only be 2 people. What if he's like the 3rd one, right? Yeah, he could be. And then like he gets marked, and then that's probably gonna be a trigger for him to work with us. I'm not sure. Man, that surprised me. I wasn't expecting a person to come out. Yeah, I was expecting a jump scare from a ghost. Oh, do you think that guy was homeless? Yeah. Maybe not something you ponder out loud, though. Could it be she's never seen one before? Still, that old man... Oh, why did he pop out just to warn us? If the door was locked, he shouldn't have to worry about being disturbed. Yeah, you're right, that is suspicious, but... Huh. I don't know why. But if I don't know why, then I should probably just do as he says. Let's go, he might come yell at us again. Yeah. We've seen just about everything we can. Please auto-return, auto-return, auto-return. I don't want to walk through the hair place. It seems to be an underground shelter. But with the solid concrete walls, it's not quite like your standard shelter. Well... We didn't find anything on spirits or the woman in the white robe. At least the notebooks show some promise. And too bad we couldn't get more out of that old guy. What's behind that door anyway? I kinda don't want to know. From the moment we entered the shelter, it's been hard to breathe. Like there's a noose tightening around my neck. I thought it was because of the still air. But that might not be the only reason. No! Is the spirit gonna appear now of all times? Something in my head throbs. This place, it holds some kind of horrible secret. I'm almost sure of it. Do I somehow know this underground ship? Finally! Crumbs for the main character? Question mark? Mr. Yashiki? You're kind of spacing out. You okay? You look pale too. I'm fine. It's nothing. The air in here's gone pretty bad. No surprise you're feeling sick. Let's head back up for now. Part of a memory he lost? Most likely. His memory has been the worst for the whole game. Like, he didn't even remember his name. If this is something he knows, these crumbs, we might actually be quite close to the real spirit that cursed our main character. We return to the entrance and begin climbing the rickety ladder. Ah. Back to slightly less unsettling but still unsettling land. When we climb out of the manhole, the breeze that rushes against my cheek is refreshing. The unpleasant air that hounded us underground starts to disperse. Ah, Miss I finally found you. Oh, is this the fortune teller lady? Ooh, she looks so elegant. I'm glad to see you're safe. Oh, Madame Yasuoka. Good morning. Great to see you. What are you doing here? I went to Miss Kujo's mansion, but no one answered the door. Then I got your email, so I came here. Them claws though, yeah, she's just holding her. She's too cool to just hold her elbows. She has it flared out. Still, it's hard to believe that Miss Kucho has passed away. It seems to be the woman that I keeps mentioning. The thick layers of makeup make it hard, but going by her voice, she must be pretty old. She looks quite young though. Like I think you could tell from like that she's older because of like the little wrinkles on her skin, especially around the neck area, but she looks quite young overall with her makeup. I'm Tawako Yasuoka. You must be Mr. Yashiki. I read about you in your mark in Miss I's email. It seems you have been working hard to help those who have the mark. Yasuoka, how much do you know about the mark? Good question. I'm sure I know less than what you are hoping I do. Miss Kujo told me about a scar like that and asked of what I knew of it. Oh. Aw. It's basically like she just confided in a fortune-telling about it. That's unfortunate. I was hoping for more. I assume it's some sort of curse. Though I never thought it might be the work of inhuman spirits. Or that I would become a victim. Yasuoka rolls up her sleeve, revealing the mark on her arm. I've lived long enough already, and I have no attachments to this world. But Miss I is still young. Do everything you can to save her. Yo, I salute that, like, selflessness in this case. Can't promise anything, but I'll try. I'll need your help as well. I heard you have spiritual powers. Aw, Mr. Yasuki, don't sound so suspicious. I don't care about spirits or ghosts, but she's definitely the real deal. It's natural to be doubtful. I'm not doubting you, I just want to confirm, you know? Because if you do, it's probably gonna be a bit easier to do the boss battle, right? If we bring you, maybe? It's best not to tangle with spirits if you want to live in peace. However, Mr. Yasuki, you seem to have some spiritual powers of your own. Have you ever experienced something no one else has? The mysterious voice I hear every so often suddenly comes to mind. Oh yeah, the one that keeps guiding us. I mention it to her. Intriguing. Jeanne d'Arc was famous for hearing the voice of God, but usually it's only spirit whispers. It may be an evil spirit or ghost, or even the soul of someone who loves you, trying to save you. Well, if it's trying to help, I'd appreciate it if it could give clearer hints. I can do nothing about that. Humans and souls live separately. Imagine a long-distance radio signal. A static can garble the message. Yeah, it could be. A soul protecting the one it loves. How romantic. Mr. Yashiki, do you have any idea whose soul that could be? There's no way I would. I don't have any memories. Even if I did, it's not like there's a way I'd be able to know. So, what's your plan now? We were going to head back to the mansion. We need to report to Mary after all. Oh, and who might that be? A doll. A doll, one that talks even. A talking doll. Not so strange when you consider the Kujo family. It's the Kujo family we're discussing. She's not surprised at all. Guess it pays to specialize in supernatural sometimes. Shall we head to the mansion? I'm intrigued by this Mary. Huh. Okay. I mean, it's not great to have multiple, like, mark bearers in the same location. So, let's just go back. The old man really didn't follow us at all. He just locked himself up in there. As Yasuoka climbs out of the car, her gaze turns nostalgic as she looks around. It's been a long time. About 20 years now. Back 2 generations of family heads. You've known them a long time, then? It hasn't been that long. I had a falling out with Murasame, the second last head, and cut ties with them. They didn't even invite me to his funeral. The last head, Masamune, and Saya were kids the last time I saw them. I can't imagine my surprise when Saya contacted me a month ago. Wait a second. First it was Murasame, then it was Masamune, and the current head is Saya Kujo, right? There have been 3 heads in 20... You're right. Did they all die young or something? That's right. Yasuoka grimaces. The family is known for their short lives. Oh no! Accidents or heart attacks. Very few have lived full lives. Gossips say that their family is cursed. So Saya Kujo didn't escape that fate either. Oof. What if... Conspiracy theory. What if it was genuinely Mark stuff and that's why it's always like that? It's probably just a coincidence, but there's something about this mansion that tells me I shouldn't be so sure. If it really is a curse, what's causing it? Could it be divine wrath? Oh yeah, because of their, like, headless Buddha statues and stuff. Oof. It's still rough, though. Miss I. You've been staring this whole time. Is something the matter? Well, there's something... Mr. Yashki? Does the Kujo family keep animals out in their yard? Why are you asking about animals? No, I don't think so. Oh. Then that black rabbit is... Oh, okay. Whew. I'm not gonna lie, she scared me. I thought there was gonna be like a wolf or something. If it's the black rabbit, that's fine. That thing has appeared in every chapter, for some reason. That rabbit's back again? But what's it doing here? Where did it go? I think it was heading for the building. It had something in its mouth. What was it? I don't know. It's too dark and it was far away. You know that rabbit, Mr. Yashki? Kind of. I tell them about the black rabbit I've seen on my investigations. Mary said that it has some sort of spirit residing in it. And now it's suddenly here. What could that mean, I wonder? All at once, my heart starts pounding. I have a bad feeling about it. No, 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 don't say that! Like something terrible's about to happen. No, don't say that! This is my safe space! No! The Kujo mansion is my safe space. I find myself vaulting to the entrance hall. Everything looks the same as usual here. Did the rabbit get inside the mansion? Well, no! I quickly scanned the room for it. Mary's gone! No! Where'd she go? It's not like she can move on her own. Mary isn't sitting on the sofa. Mr. Yashki? Over there in the corner. No, not like this. Not a Danganronpa death. It can't be. No, she's a doll. She can't be dead, right? She's probably fine. I turn in the direction I is pointing. What's going on? I's voice has an audible shake in it. How the hell should I know? I have to force the words out of my mouth. My voice shakes like hers. What's happening? Yasuoka is silent. What? Mary, no! Mary lies on the ground, tragically broken. How did this happen? How is there even blood? She's a doll! Her beautiful face is smashed to pieces. Next to her lies the rabbit. Oh, because the I didn't see that at first. What? Its head is twisted unnaturally. Fresh blood stains the floor. Yikes. Hey, Mary? I call out to her, daring to hope. No! No, is she really broken? But I only get silence and response. No! 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 My safe space! Mary is dead. Although I don't know if you could say that for a doll. No! Alright. Madame Yasuoka, you can't leave me. Can't leave me. Even if this chapter ends, you can't leave me. I'm scared without my safe space. Quick, get some super glue and tape. Surely we can put her back together, right? Right? After that, I and Yasuoka helped me pick up Mary's remains as well as the rabbits. We work in complete silence, and no one daring to speak a word. I was so relaxed. The rabbit has been helping us so much before. Mary is gone. I'll have to face spirits in the mark without her help from now on. Terror and dread could threaten to consume me. Will I even be able to hunt down spirits like what I've been doing? What the hell happened here? Did some sort of spirit do this? Yeah, after their mark gone and left, you'd be totally alone now. Yeah, I was fine because Mary was there, but now she's not. We know Kujo Mansion isn't necessarily safe from spirit attacks. In fact, Saya Kujo was killed by Hanahiko. And why did the rabbit come here? Last time I saw it was at 8th Shrine. Did it travel all the way here after that? And for what purpose? The fact that its neck was twisted, though, I would say that it's possible that the rabbit might have tried to protect Mary and also died in the crossfire. If I don't want to doubt that rabbit, but I don't know for sure. I found this while cleaning up. Do you have any idea what it is? She hands me a keyring with a single key on it. The tag attached to it says Master Key. The room that we couldn't open! It's the master key to the mansion. What's it doing here? Miss I did say the rabbit had something in its mouth earlier. It could have picked up this keyring and carried it. Yeah, wait. If it picked up this keyring, carried it, brought it all the way here, what if the rabbit's only intention was to, like, hand over the key to Mary? Because the rabbit's been kind of helpful, kind of. Or, well, at least it hasn't been hostile. And it's been leading us to certain clues before. What if it was just trying to bring that key here, but some other spirit might have followed it and then killed both of them? At least that's what I theorize happened. It could have picked up this keyring and carried it. Are you saying the rabbit had the master key? It's only a guess. It's also quite possible that Mary had it herself. But Mary said she didn't know where it was. And now the spirit's in the mansion with you. No! I gotta get out of here, man! I don't want to stay in Cujo Mansion anymore! The truth is shrouded in darkness. We can use that key to open up any room in the mansion, right? Is there a place you want to get into? As a matter of fact, there is. Can you come with me? Come with me, come with me. Please don't let me walk alone. Okay, they're going with me. There's one place I've been unable to check. The locked room in the southeast corner of the second floor. It's a surprisingly normal room. The room layout looks no different than that of other guest rooms. What are those tools on the desk? They look pretty strange. That frame over there interests me, so this one and this one. I'd like to see the photos inside. There are two places of interest. Which one should I check first? I don't think it matters, right? I will look at both of them. The desk is boarded. The desk is a board lined with tools. There's a variety of sharp chisels and long tools that all look like spatulas in a row. Next to them are bottles filled with paints and a stack of art books. What exactly were they making? The desk drawers are full of tools as well. But no documents or reports on the mark like I had hoped. I picks up a chisel and studies its handle. This thing, MK, is engraved on it. Sayakujo would be SK, so maybe one of the two before her, wasn't it like Murasame and Masamune? Yeah, Murasame Kujo was Saya's father, and her older brother, the head before her, was Masamune Kujo. Either one would be MK. Yasuoka tilts her head in thought. I heard the Kujo family ancestors were tasked with making Buddha statues. I suppose either of them could have been influenced by that. That's about all we'll learn from this desk. I'll check the other spot next. They're making Mary seems like tools for carving a wooden doll. Oh, it could be that they made Mary. The picture frame contains several photos. Marionettes, wax figures, Japanese dolls. Wait, yeah, everything here is pointing to dolls. Forgot if Mary's wooden or plastic. I think partially porcelain? I don't know. She shattered, so... They're all photos of dolls. And one of them is... Oh, it's Mary! Yeah, okay, so she was made here. A photo of Mary's bare frame. It looks like she was still being put together. So if the tools on the desk are used to make dolls, then was Mary created here in the mansion? Yes. Wait! She has a mark? Is that why she died? Wait, how is that even possible? She's a doll! There's a pattern on Mary's right arm. Isn't that the mark? But... Oh, you're right. She wasn't wearing long sleeves anyway. She was wearing short sleeves. I never saw anything like that on her arm. Huh. Plus, this one's a different color from the one us mark bearers have. A black mark. Ours may be red, but this somehow feels even more ominous. What the hell does this mean? And we're finding this out right after Mary quote-unquote dies? What? After examining the desk and the frame, we searched the rest of the room as well. Maybe that one's actually painted on? I could hope. I could hope, and then the paint washed off, maybe. But we come up with nothing more. Oh, that's too bad. I was expecting an amazing secret. We didn't learn anything more about spirits or the mark here. The only thing left is the diary we found in the shelter. We'll just have to place all our bets on that. We return to the entrance hall. I pull the red notebook out of the bag I left on the floor. The flour and tallow smell assaults my nose. I feel like my olfactory senses are shriveling. What a vulgar stench. I recognize this from when we filmed on K Miyamachi North Road. It was only a brief whiff of it, so I thought I'd imagined the smell. But perhaps that's when I received the mark. Yasuoka scowls at the notebook. If she's right, then this notebook could be connected to the spirit somehow. Right, who could it be? What is the spirit? Inside is the contents of a woman's diary. Okay, sounds promising. We do believe the spirit is the woman. It almost smells as if it was soaked in a pool of perfume. Stains and discolorations make most of the pages unreadable. But the last page seems clean enough. The date is from half a month ago. Not that long ago. What? Miss Zoo. Zoo-sensei, I don't like that it's a school again. Not this again. No! As I await the fated day, I recall my days as a teacher. The children called me Miss Zoo. Okay, so this is the spirit. Half a month ago. Half a month ago is not that long ago. What? Miss Zoo, the keeper of animals. Probably because I kept so many laboratory animals in the science lab. I got to be surrounded by my beloved animals, my cute little snakes. Snakes! Oh! Wait! I get it! We're gonna end up going back to the chapter 1 school, aren't we? She said snakes and then it clicked. The chapter 1 school. I couldn't go to the second floor because it was filled with snakes. Oh my god, I think it's connected, yeah. It was so much more fulfilling than my current boring research. But because of that foolish principal in the fire, the school was shut down. My paradise was stolen from me. I need to take back my paradise. The great Asura has bestowed upon me the wisdom I need to do that. Oh my god. Tomorrow I will die. By the great Asura's abundant mercy, I will be reborn as Miss Zoo. So I may rebuild my paradise again. She's so smart. No, I just happened to remember. It's all as the great Asura has said. What is this great Asura she's claiming, huh? Oh, great Asura. Asura. Okay, she's just gonna keep saying that. Well, writing that is. And hello, Tinky Tink, welcome to the stream. The rest of the page is filled with Asura. Did she lose her sanity while writing it? Traces of kiss marks cover the names. That combined with the choking perfume, the heavy weight of lust is overwhelming. The dark passions, this notebook, thoroughly disgusting. I'd love to burn it to ash immediately. So this Miss Zoo who wrote this, could she be the woman from the rumors? Well, if she worked in a lab, that would explain the white robe. Oh, true! But I wonder which school she was talking about. I know exact H Elementary. She said it was her paradise. Do you have any ideas? H Elementary. Yes, I agree. It's the only abandoned school in the area that hasn't been torn down. It may be the paradise she wrote of. If what the diary says is true, then the woman died after she wrote it. This great Asura would have guided her transformation into Miss Sue. Ace detected. I can't believe a human would choose to become a spirit of their own free will. Is that really possible? This woman has too much makeup on. So at least it's not super obvious, I think. At least for me, it isn't super obvious. She blended it well. She seemed fairly confident that she would be reborn. And the notebook being in the shelter might serve as a supporting evidence. Oops, I accidentally clicked off the game. Perhaps she meant it as a farewell to her life as a human. How sentimental. Miss Sue. So, is she's the one that gave Madame Yasuoka and I our marks? Well, that's where we found the diary, so the spirit must know the place. It would make sense that it comes and goes from there then, for whatever reason. It looks like we know where we must go next. No! H Elementary. Okay. The tragedy at Kujo Mansion other. No, Mary. Mary, no. Miss Zoo. Okay, that's the name for sure. Mary, no. We came back to the mansion to a shocking scene. Mary's cruelly smashed to pieces and the black rabbit lies in a pool of blood. We stand in horrified silence. What was the rabbit doing there? Why did both of them die? They were our guides, our spiritual advisors. How am I supposed to face the spirits now? Yeah, both of them were my guides. While cleaning, Yasuoka finds the master key to the mansion. I guess the black rabbit had it for whatever reason. Regardless, it let us enter the locked room. Inside, we discovered that either Masamune or Murasame, former heads of the Kujo family, likely made merry. But unfortunately, we didn't find anything on the spirits or the mark like we hoped. Mary died. Yeah, I'm so torn up about that. I'm both sad and terrified because this was the Kujo Mansion. I regarded the whole game. I was like, yeah, that's where we're safe. But now it's not. We found a foul-smelling notebook in the underground shelter. I and Yasuoka say it smelled similar to when they were filming on Manhole Road. It appears to be some teacher's diary, and the legible parts are indescribably bizarre. Tomorrow I'll die, and by Great Asura's abundant mercy, I will be reborn as Miss Zoo. Well, if this is the case, the Great Asura is probably the guy who cursed Yashiki, I feel. Miss Zoo was the nickname of a teacher who kept a lot of lab animals. The abandoned school that's become her lab could be H Elementary, the spirit who gave I and Yasuoka their marks on Manhole Road, and the woman in white who was seen carrying a Buddha statue. If they were both Miss Zoo, we need to find out who she is. We have to search H Elementary. Nah. Do we have to, Yashiki? I'm gonna save here. That's my main save before we head out. Well, we went out with I earlier. Let's go with Tawako this time. Yasuoka. Calling her first name like... Hey lady, do you know how to deal with poisonous snakes? Because they're all on the second floor. I'm telling you, it's just as I said before. People who can hear voices are... It's been a lecture from the moment we got in. Most inherited that power from their ancestors, so I'm sure your family has similar powers. Doesn't sound like it'll ever end. I zone out, staring at the road ahead of me. He's astral projecting. By the way, changing the topic. You've been to H Elementary once before, haven't you? Huh? Oh yeah. The sudden topic shift makes me shakes me out of my drowsiness. Could you tell me about your experience? It would be a good point of reference. Sure, I don't mind. I tell her everything that happened with Hanahiko. It only happened a few days ago, but it feels like a lifetime. I see. She nods repeatedly. There has already been one spirit. And you defeated it. Yeah, basically. Then if Miss Zoo is in H Elementary, that means two spirits live separately in the same elementary school. Live separately? Two spirits existing in the same place, is that even possible? Of course, it's rare for powerful ghosts to live together in the exact same place. That's why I said separately. In Hanahiko's case, was there any area we weren't able to enter? The second floor. Now that you mention it, we didn't go to the second floor at all. That decides it then. If Miss Zoo is in the school, she must be there. Yasuoka analyzed the situation calmly, as if working with an abacus. This is why I brought her. She's so calm, it's making me feel a little calmer. Even though her own life is on the line, it doesn't seem to rattle her at all. Yasuoka takes one look at me and smiles like she read my mind. Well, of course I'm scared. No matter my age, I'm still human. I'm just ready to resign myself if it turns out to be impossible. As some things go better once you give up. Is that your advice as a fortune teller? No, it's as someone who has lived as long as I have. I mean, yeah, that's fair. Giving up makes life easier. That's how everyone gets to heaven in the end. Oh, because they give up on trying to survive. I see. Whoa, the fade to black. Ominous lines. Yasuoka and I arrive at H Elementary. I didn't think I would be back. So this is H Elementary, huh? It looks really haunted, like they say. So, the second floor is priority? Yeah, that's right. Then let's go. We don't have time to waste. Yo, I hate this. Thank you for the hydrate redeem. You know what? I'll take a sip of water before we enter. Because mental preparation. Yo, I hate this. Okay, let's go. Is it better than being in a tunnel? Well, yeah, I guess. It's just that this place has always been ominous, you know? I guess because this is the very first thing that I've ever done in the game. Like, this was the very first location I was in. It freaks me out a little bit, but it's better than being in a tunnel, I guess. It's still pretty narrow, though. Is the right button to click on the stair? Oh, there. Is becoming nocturnal doing this stuff? True. And then I have to click going up. There were poisonous snakes before. How can we go up now? Climb the stairs. Yeah, they're still there. Poisonous snakes cover the hallway. It'd be foolish to try to keep going. Are you kidding? There are poisonous snakes up here? It'll be fine. If we live quietly, they won't attack us. I cautiously take a step backward. Suddenly, the snakes react to my bag. Oh my god, are you kidding me? What the? The snakes flit their tongues in the air, trying to smell something. After a moment, they begin to leave. Oh, I thought they were gonna attack me. They disappear into the darkness of the hall before I can even blink. Huh. Okay, maybe they were blocking the path before because they're separate. They're living separately, right? From Hanahiko, and Hanahiko was all over the first floor. But because, yeah, the book, probably they could smell what we had on the notebook, and they're like, that's the smell of our master. We can clear the way. That's probably why that happened. I worried they were gonna attack me, though. Like, dead ass. They vanished without a sound, all at once, as if they'd never been there to begin with. They left. What was that? Some sort of trap? I don't know. It looked like the snakes were sniffing my bag. That red notebook is still inside. Maybe this smell made them think we were friends. Let's try going down the hallway. I haven't gone this way yet. Oh, is that so? How very exciting. Are you being sarcastic? Never. Going on an adventure at my age will be quite the story to tell in the future. Yasuoka chuckles quietly. Hey. Oh, this thing I'm on top of has multiple rooms in it. Let's go in. There's multiple rooms in here. Long desks and what looks like sinks loom in the darkness of the classroom. This seems to be... Ha! How did I end up in the exact location that I was supposed to be in, I think? Wasn't her thing the science lab? I ended up in the exact correct room. No, you're kidding. Okay, this appears to be a science lab. This takes me back. Still, though. Yasuoka grimaces. It smells in here. Yasuoka's not the fortune teller she is. God dang it. I didn't mean to enter the correct room if this is the correct room. It's an irritating stench that stings the eyes. The putrid smell fills the whole room like a box of onions that has gone rotten. A look comes over Yasuoka's face like she's remembering something. Almost like the smell of death. Ugh. Even so, it's not like we can just leave. Let's get this done quickly so we can move on. You're kidding. Okay, then. Well, we're still early in the chapter. The worst thing that could happen is a live or die. There's a talisman. Oh, thanks. And if I mess up the live or die, there's always a retry. Okay. What's this? The desk is scorched. There seems to be more fire damage in here than the staff room. Probably where the fire started. Oh. So, you don't say. Opened the door and left the science lab. What the hell is this? Yikes! Mannequin! I'm gonna look at it first. It's an elaborate anatomical model. I touched the outside of the model. Feels like it's made of wood or resin? Can't really tell. Is there anything special about it? Yikes! Yikes! Taking a closer look, I notice a huge tear in its mouth. It's making the mouth look bigger than it should. Almost like an arm was forcibly shoved down it and it couldn't handle the strain. That's so fucking disturbing. Hammer. I can't think of a way to use it. Hatchet. Okay, he's not gonna do anything with it. Okay. Let's leave it alone. Let's save. Joker used his anatomy doll now. Bro, the anatomy doll is scaring the shit out of me, dude. There are materials used in science class. I grab one and flip through the pages. There are a ton of notes inside, scribbled in thin letters. They're simple explanations for the students. I take out the last book. When I look inside, a scrap of paper falls between the pages. Found a worn out okay. You're giving me a lot of worn out talismans. Is the live or die that crazy? Is the live or die that difficult? Okay, there's a lot to look at. Let's start here. Cupboard. All I can find is trash and dust. The wooden cabinet. Opens easily. Inside is completely full to bursting with something. I pull it out and discover it's a garbage bag full of shredded paper. What? Office trash. What? You're gonna take that with you? What an odd man you are. When I lift up the bag, an unshredded wad of paper falls to the floor at my feet. I open it up and see several complete sentences. Guess they failed to destroy this section. Fragment 1. What? That means it's important, right? What the hell is fragment 1? At certain sound wave or music, I guess. Put blank sleep. Also regard sight will agi it to aware of testing. Okay, I know it's incredibly hard to read, but I think it's a note about what they're yeah. I don't know what this one is. Maybe it's that. And this one is probably certain sound, something sound wave or music. Put regardless. Yeah, it could be regardless here. Put something to sleep. So like a certain sound wave or music puts something to sleep. Yeah, put it to sleep. Also regardless, sight of something will agitate it to be aware of something testing, I guess. Huh. I've got literally no music. The Dada will is a one word though. Oh, you're right. What words start like that? word that starts with 2 letters and ends with will. 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 It's probably like regardless sight. Sight. You know, I'm actually gonna search what starts with 2 letters and ends with will. Free will. No, that's too long. Goodwill, outwill. Yo, yeah, okay. Eventually we'll get it. But I think the main thing is a certain sound or music puts something to sleep, and then seeing something agitates it. The sound of your keyboard sounds like oh my god, I'm sorry. It's because it's really close to the mic. That may be why. So, well, what about this? A shelf packed with numerous chemicals. Getting closer, I see some large containers. Actual stuff. I hear Yasuoka gasp behind me. Hands, ears, eyeballs. Body pieces that used to belong to a human are floating in liquid perfectly preserved. It can't be. There's no way they'd use this as educational aids. Take off the rings, dude. The earrings, too. Yeah, you just... What? They're extremely fresh for being samples. Probably because they were cut from a living body. But it doesn't seem like it's been that long since any of them were severed. Dun dun dun! Science lab storage room. Other than the jars with human body parts, the cabinet has several containers of chemicals. Let's feel it. I know they're not alive anymore, but it takes a measure of courage to search body parts. I stick my hand inside, half closing my eyes and feeling around the shelf. So, is something there? Well, yeah. I stop myself from voicing my frustration. Can't make Yasuoka do something like this. I search the chemicals, formalin containers, unidentified samples, every nook and cranny. I find a few things that I can use. Okay, a lot. A clear bottle with a liquid inside. It has a label with a chemical formula on it. Okay. A brown bottle that has an irritating smell. Its label is rotted and unreadable. And finally, a bottle wrapped in foil. It smells faintly of flowers, but it's likely just some sort of chemical as well. Clear bottle, brown bottle, bottle wrapped in foil. I'm gonna get so screwed by choosing which one's correct of those three. Is that everything? Once I'm done looking around, I stand up. A vinyl bundle in the corner catches my eye. I pick it up and realize that it's a tightly wrapped bundle of clothes. A white coat stands out the most. It must be a lab coat. Bundle of clothes. This is a science lab, so they likely have spare lab coats. Though it's a bit concerning. That rumor that goes in white. I and Yasuoka got their marks while filming a TV show about it at Kei Miyamachi. All the other clothes with the coat have been folded meticulously. Is it really just a coincidence? Is there anything else there? No, I guess not. This is the same thing you said the first time we saw it. Oh wait, no, there's something else. Taking a closer look, I notice a large tag on the side of a container. Great Asura. The letters are messy but legible. Great Asura. That's what she was writing about. Down must be below where we currently are, so that would be the first floor? Wait, but I've been on the first floor right underneath this. There wasn't anything before. I think there was a similar storage area on the first floor. I'm not sure what it means, but it might be important. I decide to take the tag just in case. Tag. Oh man, so you're telling me I gotta go into that room in the first floor too? You're kidding. Okay then. Suddenly new item in that room, I bet. Yeah, probably at this point. C3CHOH flammable. Do not hold by open flame. It smells a bit like chlorine. Handle with care. ID5 has a fresh fluorescent. Clear liquid, smelly liquid solution. I do not know the answer to that. Rate Asura down. God dang it. Okay, well, I think that's it for the science storage room. Maybe we can make our way out. Are you serious? Music is playing? A school broadcast. Wait, I was freaked out and then the fucking question was, do you have any brains? Brains. Zombie. Yeah, same. That's what I thought too. The chemical from the clear ball again. C3CH 2OH. Yeah, I think it's 2OH. I'm not sure if it's a 0 or an O. It's Zom Zom. No, not like this. A strange voice echoes over the intercom. Do the test immediately. Table on the table. Huh? Wait, was he dead ass asking if we were stupid? Like, because he's telling us, you have any brains or what? Do the test. Okay. I guess this one here, this table. Static crackles before being cut off. It seems we're being watched. I believe she said, a table. Something might be on the desk. Let's take a look. New info was added to the spirit files. School announcement. Yeah, I'm gonna save because... I hate surprise exam. Exactly. Yeah, it's C3CH. It's an O, it's not 0. OH. Huh. And it's flammable. What got added to the spirit file? Just the school announcement, I guess. Oh wait, the storage room too. All body parts are relatively fresh, all belonging to women. We searched the shelves for anything useful, found 3 bottles, a corroded label, that one, and one that says ID5. A repulsive voice echoes over the speaker. Miss Zhu, it said, test time. We have to take tests? There are several classrooms on the 2nd floor, including the science lab we're in. Who knows what Miss Zhu wants, but maybe the test will give us a hint on how to fight her. We might as well take them while we prepare for our upcoming encounter. Suppose Chi should be able to Google it easily then if it's part of the test. Yeah, watch me still fail the test. Do you have brains? Nah. Desk? Does any desk do? This is probably where the fire started. Yes. No. What? Where? Where do I take test? Oh, here? On the desk scattered lab equipment is a small pencil and brush. Are we supposed to fill this out? Peek at the questions! I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. Begin the test! No brain, just a brain cell. Just the one. Shared with the chat. Dude. Live or die. We're dying. Number 1. Compound A is widely used as a fuel or disinfectant. Its chemical formula is CH3 CH blank OH. It's 2. 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 I think it's 2. It's 2. 2. 2. Let me pick! Save. Save. It's toe. Good thing we reread it so many times, bro. An exemplary acid and contains a salt that reacts to various metals. Which statement about compound N is true? It is combustible, probably? Ah! It flashed red, I was wrong! Maybe it needs a light-proof container? It stinks when it's thick and fragrant when it's thin. What compound is it? ID5 question mark? What?! Hamna, 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 hamna. Whoa! Yeah, I was trying to guess what could be ID5 and I just went with the only thing with I in it. Scatol is poop. Wait, really? I didn't know. 2 out of 3. That's like gotta be passing, right? Survived. Okay, we just barely lived that. Holy shit. Seems we passed the test. At the end of the answer sheet. The next test is in the room next door. Proceed there quickly, students. Well then. There are other tests. Seems so. Perhaps she wants to test us. Maybe. I mean, that's what tests are for. But why? I'm concerned, but I don't feel like guessing. A more immediate topic should be discussed now that my senses are assaulted. Also, this thing really reeks. I didn't notice it when I was focusing on the test, but the answer sheet stinks terribly. It's 100 times worse than that notebook, like a zoo in the dead of summer. Yikes. I shut it tightly in a random pouch in my bag so the smell doesn't spread. Answer sheet. Yasuoka narrows her eyes at me. Are you sure you should shut that securely? It still stinks to the high heaven. Huh? Yasuoka is right. The smell has definitely gotten stronger instead of weaker. Sorry, I'll check. I look down to double check my bag. Ah! I spot something that looks like a box down on the floor behind the desk. Is that a dead kid? Like, I hesitate to say kid because it seems like the shoes are small. Feel like we should totally check the room before taking the next test and read any new items carefully. True. Oh. My instincts realize what is before me before my brain does. Hands and feet stick out of the blood-soaked cover. Inside that box is... I've got to check to make sure, but I can't make myself move. Yasuoka seems to notice something's wrong. I'll help you. Just stay back. I'll check it. After gathering my courage, I reach out and I press the next button with my eyes barely open. I pull off the thick sheet. What is that? It's just bloody clothes. The hat's familiar, so are the clothes. Wait, where's the head? Oh, the cop! That's true! There's no mistaking it. The corpse of that guard who was hanging from the ceiling with Moe Watanabe. Oh! Damn. I collapse to my knees. A horrible feeling comes barreling up through my chest. Calm down, it's okay. Come on, take a deep breath. Man, I am glad Yasuoka is the one with me right now because I feel like I would also just freak out. There's a corpse. That's where the smell was coming from. So that's what it was. Well, let's quickly leave here. Staying will only make it worse. I drag myself up woodenly, like a puppet on strings. The classroom next door. What? The next test is in the classroom next door. Let's go there. Yes, let's. I can't believe we ended up seeing the security guard again. These tests make me feel like I'm back in girls' school. Yasuoka is probably still shaken, but she's putting on a brave front anyway. Even an act like that is helpful at a time like this. After all, there's no time to waste. Whoever carried this corpse here could be lurking around the corner. Oh, I hate this. Oh, they auto kick me out of the room. Sure. There's nothing in the hallway, is there? Just double checking before we move forward. It's not covered in roses like the first. No movement. I don't see any plants. I guess that phenomenon didn't happen on this floor. Alright, let's move forward. Next classroom. Nothing in the hallway again. Oh, the light? Doesn't look like the fluorescent light is broken, but it stays dark. I can't hear any man-made sounds coming in through the window. Only leaves rustling in the wind. The absolute darkness that lies before me is scaring me. But okay. Let's go. Something about this school always makes me so nervous. Holy moly. I look at the desk last because that's the test. So also wait, I got an answer sheet. Does it say anything about this one? Oh no. It's just the one for the last one and it doesn't tell me anything. Okay. Alright, what's this? Flecks of red are all over the floor. They smell like iron. Blood everywhere. Plant in the flower pot has wilted. I lift it up and uncover a dirty piece of paper. Worn out towel. Oh, thanks. I need that. Soul power. Okay. So the writing on the wall, and then the desk. I think that's it for this room. Yeah, the writing on the wall then. Something is scrawled on the blackboard. I. Zen. Eisen? The letters look like they spell Eisen. There are more after that, but it's faded out. They aren't legible. Eisen. Asura, I believe. Eisen, isn't that the name of a guy in Bleach or something? Am I misremembering? I haven't actually watched Bleach. Yes, oh, okay. Really? That's what it says? It's difficult to explain, but I can see the direction the strokes are going. Following them, that's what it says. Altogether, it's Eisen Asura. Eisen Asura, huh? It's not familiar. Is that the name of a god or Buddha? It's just planned to be in the game. Why is it written on the blackboard? Guys, that was all I could look at, unfortunately. I'm going to save and see if we can take the test now and survive. I think there's nothing else in this room. There's a pencil and a problem sheet on the desk. Peek at the questions. Does this hurt me? There are a number of long sentences. Looks like this is a science test. Something's written at the top in messy letters. Read the blackboard. Oh. The Eisen Asura, then. Asura's Buddhism demon. Oh, I'm so scared right now. I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. Yes, let's begin the test. Wow, I read the blackboard. Now what? How's the blackboard gonna save me? Question 1. Believing in the Buddha is important. The Buddha is most extremely vital. You must believe in the incredibly strong, great I. Eisen Asura, is that what you want me to say? Incredibly strong, great I is like an angel. You must erase the stench of corrupted humanity and become one with nature. This is called... Wait, why is there... Why is there 3? Isn't it just Eisen? Unity. What? I'd still try Eisen, yeah. Oh wait, no, yeah. I guess the asterisk is just to throw me off a bit. It's still Eisen. Frozen Unity. Citizen Unity. Yeah, okay, no. Eisen. Question 2. Humanity is the embodiment of pain. They kill other animals. My fellow snakes also spend every day in absolute misery. My dear snakes hate this world like they hate the sun and heat. This disaster is called something Age of Decline. What? I'm sorry, girl. All I know is Eisen Asura. What can I fill that out into? Let's see. Critical, maybe? Maybe critical? Crimson doesn't make sense. Crisis also works, but maybe critical. No! Crisis was correct then, probably. Cringe! Age of Decline. I'm sorry, guys. I was too antsy and picked the wrong option. I think it's Crisis. I think you're right. If we have to redo this, it's Crisis. Question 3. I carry the Great Eyes talisman every day and seek rebirth. The talisman is important. It is a greater treasure than the brain or heart of life itself. This is shown not in words, but deeds. If I walk with the talisman, I will become What? Asura? A trained Asura, maybe? Yeah, okay. Asura is it, it is. Okay. Alright, at least we have a track record of always getting 2 out of 3. Alright, we're doing it, we're doing it. Hi, Kapen, thank you for dropping by. Hope you have a nice night. Seems we passed the test. At least at the end of the answer sheet. Next test, 2 rooms over. Do not enter the classroom next door, off limits. Or what? Do I instantly die? I'm feeling the you telling me not to do it, so I want to do it, but also you're a ghost, so I kind of also want to listen to you. That's succinct. Got answer sheet. Don't go into the classroom next door. Why? We can save, so yeah, I'm going to save and enter anyway. Perhaps she's hiding something. But being obvious has the opposite effect. Pretty much. She probably didn't think it through before. What was that sound? Huh? It sounds like something's hitting the wall. That noise. It appears to be from that room next door! You're kidding! Sounds like something's in there. Let's check out the room next door. We can do the next test later. Oh my god, you're kidding! Now I don't want to enter the room next door now that you're telling me to do it! After the language test, we hear a sound in the room next door. That's probably where we were warned not to enter. Does that mean she doesn't want us to say something? Regardless, if her goal is to make us finish these tests, she likely won't attack until we're done. In which case, we should check out that classroom first. We'll do the test later. Sounds like we'll get a jump scare next door. I agree. Okay, I have braced myself. Do not enter the room next door. Enters the room next door. Why can I look at the window? I slide a broken window open and trap paper falls. Ow! Talisman. Okay, good. I need to take all the talismans I can get. I seriously keep getting flashbanged by that. Okay. I save again now that I have the talisman and enter the room next door. And I enter the room next door. Oh, it's locked. What the... Wait. What the hell is that? A jumble of wire is wrapped around the door and the door handle. The door appears to be locked by a wire stuck in a keyhole. I pull on the wire, but it won't move. It's been carefully and tightly wound, plus it's pretty thick. It'll be impossible to cut it. Something that can disintegrate metal. Yasuoka speaks up. Would it be useless to try and hack it off with something? I wouldn't say it's impossible, but I wonder if it'd be that easy. I probably have an acid, right? It won't get rid of the wire. True, that would be a problem. In that case, we'll just have to melt it. But it's metal. Didn't you learn about that in science class? Acid melts metal. Oh, do they not experiment anymore these days? True, if we could do that, then we could be silent about removing the wire. If we have a chemical like that, it can't hurt to try it. Yeah, we do have a chemical like that. Is it this one? The handle would care. Yeah, it's definitely this. Definitely this. I take the brown bottle out of my bag and stare at the label. It has a usage warning on it, and it smells like chlorine. It could be some sort of strong acid that could melt metal. Should we try it? I take off the lid and slowly pour the liquid on the wire. If I accidentally get some on the keyhole, it could be a problem. Don't rush. Just a little at a time. Careful, SpongeBob. Careful, SpongeBob. There's a faint bubbling noise and smell that's indescribable. It seems it's working like we hoped. Oh, good job. That must be some kind of nitric acid. Fortune tellers do know a lot. Then, I think that should do it. I pull on the wire again. It comes off. It comes off the keyhole easily. Well done. Now we can check this room. Can I save first? Can I save first? Yeah, let's go. No, I can't save first. We go in anyway. Discarded the empty brown bottle. Oh, wait, I can save first! Wow. No, I didn't alt-tab trust. Okay, I can save first. I can enter now. Hi. This is the room you said not to go into? What the fuck is that? Oh, you meant you're outside. Well, yeah, because I braced myself for a jump scare. I didn't get super scared, but this is still disturbing as hell. There's guts all over the floor. The instant I open the classroom door, something glints in the darkness. A horrible stench makes me choke. This is blood. Ew! Hunter trophies? Yeah, I mean, they're taxidermied. Beneath my feet feels like I'm stepping on something soft, like mud. That's not mud! That's not mud! Don't look down! That's not mud! That's guts! I shine my light into the room. Oh my god, he shined his light into the guts. Ew. What the hell is this room? It's as if I'd stepped into a slaughterhouse. The scene before me is horrific. Organs scattered across the floor, chunks of meat, an overwhelming amount of blood. There's human feet among the guts. No! And blank, glassy-eyed animal heads lined up across the desks. How terrible. Yasuoka struggles to retain her composure by covering her mouth with her handkerchief. Are they used for sacrifices? The words sacrificial rite come to mind. But why the hell? Let's check it out. We need to look around. I'm trying to convince myself by saying it twice. Suddenly. Are we locked in? There's a sound from the window ledge. Is someone there? I make my way past the animal heads to peer cautiously at the line of desks near the window. Ah! A naked body is laying in a pool of red. Countless snakes are slithering over her. Is she dead? Or is she the woman almost looks like an animal waiting for dissection. Actually, whoever did this to her might have actually been planning to do just that. Oh, ew, wait, she doesn't have legs though. Or is it just in a fan service time? This school, man, it's always this school. This school keeps doing it. It's just this location. Hey, come help me, someone's trapped. We grab onto her legs and drag her out of the swarm of snakes. There's at least one in each chapter. Yeah, but the scariest ones to have appear on stream are always in this school. I'm worried about snake bites, but I don't see any other large wounds. You're fine now, just relax. Yasuoka speaks to her, but the woman doesn't reply. Her eyes are half open, staring vaguely. Can't let her die. Let's take her back to the mansion. She should be able to walk if we help her. I agree, but she's completely naked? Like, is this really the time to be worried about that? But speaking of clothes, I just remembered. Here, she can wear the— oh, the lab coat and stuff we got. I unwrap the bundle of clothes and pull out the lab coat for her to wear. Alright, I suppose it's better than nothing. Ah, we made her mad. Rah! That place is off limits. Noise from the broadcast reverberates in the room. My flashlight blinks out. It's over. She's mad. She mad. The mark's color grows more vivid. A few hours left till death closes. She is mad. Damn it, she noticed. What should we do? We need to get out of here. I know H Elementary's layout pretty well. I should be able to find my way without light. Time to hurry. Time to confront already? Let's help her up. Huh? Okay. Oh no, he just made it out by himself. Okay, no, that's fine. What was with the squawking noise though? Yeah, you're right. I don't think it's time to confront her until it goes like a few minutes until that closes in. It still said a few hours, so I think we're okay. Thank God I didn't have to be the one to leave myself. I remember when Shimio did this and I had to be the one to leave myself. I was like, oh, no. Oof. Yasuoka takes a deep breath from the back seats. It sounds like a world-weary old person groan. I can sound old if I want to. I am, after all, elderly. Is this what they call a woman's intuition? Did she just read my mind? Does that woman look like she'll be okay? We covered her securely with a lab coat, but I still hesitate to look in the rear view mirror. That was anticlimactic. Yeah, I thought something might happen, like I'd have to run out myself. Watch where you're looking. I can understand why you're interested, but I'm not trying to look, I promise. I'm clearly doing my best not to, come on. She's quiet, her breathing's calm. She might be sleeping. Mr. Yashki. Hmm? I caught a glimpse. What did you see? I try to keep my tone innocent. The mark. I saw it when we were putting the coat on her, right there on her body. Oh. So we've added another to our number. So she must be the third partner that we could bring, maybe? If she regains consciousness by the time we're back at the manor. My heart drops when I think about how I'll have to tell her the truth of what's happening. So not the homeless guy, yeah. But he strangely had so much detail to his character design, though. That can't be the only time we see the homeless guy. But that doesn't mean I can avoid it. Well, we'll have to tell her. The truth is always cruel. But using that excuse to hide it from her would be even crueler. I have a name, you know? Oh, she woke up. The mystery woman seemed asleep, but she suddenly speaks up. You were awake? Sorry, we didn't know your name. I'm Madoka Hiro. I don't care what happens. All I want is to take a shower as soon as possible. How are you so calm after we basically rescued you from a pit of snakes? Good work out there, Mr. Yashiki, Madam Yasuoka. Good thing this is a visual novel. I don't trust Chi behind the wheel. Don't worry, you're not the only one. I don't trust myself either. Huh? Who's that lady? Later, hurry and get a bath ready. We lay a pale-faced hero on a sofa and immediately start treating her wounds. With her guiding us, we're able to give her proper first aid. There's a lot of swelling, but at least none of the snakes were poisonous. That's very lucky. After we finish, her face gradually regains its color. Oh. You know what? The lab coat actually really suits her. Hiro emerges from upstairs wearing the clothing we found in the science lab. Apparently, they had been hers. Oh, it's actually hers. I almost died. Thanks for saving me, I guess. Judging by that casual comment, it seems like she's recovered her composure. She's still pretty pale, but she doesn't look as shaken up anymore. They only wanted to torment me, not kill. Small mercies. Where did they get the glasses? Well, I'm just going to assume it was with the bundle of clothes. Otherwise, I would have choked on poison or been snake food by now. The spirits drag the living to the depths of despair before killing them. That's what Mary told me before. Thanks to that nefarious nature of theirs, she was able to be saved. You sure you're feeling okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. I bounce back fast. Who knows if that's true or she's just putting up an act, but... regardless, her emotional strength is impressive. So, what were you doing in the school? That's what I'd like to know. I was chasing after a woman named Manabi Zukawa. I must have fainted. When I woke up, I was there. Manabi Zukawa. Could that be Miss Zu's real name? Because Zukawa, it could be Zu? Zukawa. Zu. Could that be Miss Zu? Oh, yeah, same connection. Miss Zu? Oh yeah, I heard that was her nickname from when she was a teacher. So why were you chasing... Hold up. My questions first. Who are you people? Ah, yeah, well, it's me. Ya boy. Guy cursed by literally every fucking spirit in H-City and these guys. She listens quietly, but I can tell from her expression she's not convinced. Thank you for the hydrate. I see. I understand. But believing you is something else. You say Zukawa might have become an inhuman monster? Save that talk for writing horror stories. Her face twitches briefly. I'm sorry to say this, but you are in a horror story. is it that you know Miss Zukawa? She's a colleague from the lab. Not a lot of women work there, so we ended up talking together. And the second I let down my guard, sounds like Zukawa caused some trouble. She stole something important from me. At first, I had no idea where she disappeared to, but I searched her room in the dorm and learned where she's been holed up. Going off her recent credit purchases, she's been shopping in H City. In a horror story played by Cheese Pacific, that makes it worse. What? A spirit that goes shopping? The people would panic if something like that appeared in a grocery store. What? Don't tell me you're serious. Wait, I know you. You're Ai Kashiwagi from Love and Hero. You seemed idiotic on TV, so I guess it just wasn't an act. No! Hey, that's really rude! Supposing you're right and she is a monster, no way she'd go out in public. She obviously used a phone. I even checked with the company. A woman's voice asked them to bring goods to a designated area. Paid in advance with a bank transfer, so the company delivered as ordered. Oh, and the delivery location happens to be a warehouse by H Elementary. And just what were those goods? Animals. No idea what connections she pulled, but they're from pet stores and ranches. Eee! Dogs, cats, pigs, snakes, horses. She even managed to get a reindeer and ostriches. Eee! No, I'm remembering the room that you were in. Black market too. Spared no expense. With the Miss Zoo name, maybe she was starting a zoo or something. What happened to those animals? No, don't even think about it. The answer is obviously they were killed, weren't they? She must not have noticed since she was in and out of consciousness at the time. But based on what we found in the room she was held in, I can hazard a guess. Damn it, we had the flashback. So, I waited at the empty warehouse for Zukawa to come. At some point, I fainted. Next thing I know, I'm butt naked in that terrible position you found me in. I'm sure she was behind it. She's a ring member. No! So then, is that also when you got your mark? Mark? Oh, you mean the scar. I still don't believe it, but even if Zukawa happens to be a spirit, then I didn't get it from her. I had it before I went to H City. Oh my god, what? You just had this already? I guess that means that she's gonna stay to the next chapter. Cause defeating Mizu will not remove it then, if that's the case. So she's like the reporter woman. Hell yeah. We get someone to stay with us. I'm okay with that now. I'm a little bit more okay. What? So where'd you get it? Chill. No need to get so upset. I suddenly had it when I woke up 9 days ago. Did you go to any haunted places the day before? Don't be ridiculous! Why do you look so nervous though? Don't lump me in with inappropriately dressed idols like you. The same goes for the scar. As if something like this could kill you or give you amnesia. Well, you don't know it, but it can. Not only is that unscientific, it's absurd, absolutely impossible. She's yelling, but that doesn't hide how she's shaking like a leaf. She's clearly more frightened now than when she was talking about the snakes. I guess she has a fear of the supernatural too, just like Sho. Ahem. That's all I can tell you. You're going after Zukawa, right? I'll help out. Well, yeah, I'll just have to bring you next time too, but if you're scared of the supernatural, I don't know about bringing you towards the boss fight, but I would bring her anyways at some point. Are you truly alright with that? You might die. I don't plan on letting that happen, but if it does, so be it. I hate the idea that people can be all happy just by being alive. I'm a scholar. Life is for satisfying my intellectual curiosity. And for that, I need to get that thing back from that thieving hag. So it's more important than your life? I'm so curious. What is this that she wants so bad that Zukawa took from her? Like, she almost died already and she's like, yeah, fuck it, we ball. I'm going back in because I need that thing. What is this? She might be able to help out with scientific clues, but perhaps not for the boss fight. Yeah, right? I'm thinking, like, if we're still taking those tests, I could technically ask her to take the test, and she'll probably be able to do it if there's an option like that. Yeah, right? She can probably ace the test if I bring her. Boss battle, I feel like she's not gonna make it. So it's more important than your life? What in the world did she steal from you? Seems she doesn't plan on answering that. But we have no reason to turn her down. We should accept her help. Okay, Mr. Yashki, let's get back to H Elementary. Really? Right after we left? Strange colleague. Oh my god, are you serious? I mean, sure. Why is there a space for like a fourth person though? I've never had a fourth person. What did I get from that? Let's see, the spirit file. Okay, we save Hiro and then return to the mansion. She's recovered, tells us about Zukawa, who stole something important from her house before vanishing. Followed her here, and the next thing she knew, she was in that dangerous situation. Still, she's one to call Zukawa strange after following her and not contacting the police. True. Maybe her research work zapped all her common sense. Hiro and Zukawa aren't too different in that way. Hiro is determined to search for Zukawa and Miss Zu, though she claims another spirit beside Miss Zu cursed her. Just how important is this stolen item? Oh, okay. Well, nothing to it but to go back. I'm back in the mansion, so I'll save here. Okay. H Elementary we go! Wow! Maybe her pet was stolen by Miss Zu? Maybe. But I have a bad feeling about that if it's a pet. We return to H Elementary once more. If Hiro is to be believed, then what we saw in that classroom was Zukawa's doing. The missing teacher Zukawa. There's no doubt about it. She had something to do with the birth of Miss Zu. Let's go. It's unlikely Zukawa is still hiding inside the building. Sounds like Hiro is determined not to recognize the existence of spirits. That's too bad. To get rid of the mark, we have no choice. You haven't been able to thoroughly investigate the room where we saved Hiro. Probably best to start there. Oh my god. Let's go. Oh my god. Are you serious? I have to go back into that grotesque room. I guess it is what it is. I know who will carry us in this investigation. Yeah. Fear. High fear. Man, I'm gonna save right outside that room again because no way, man. No way. Okay, next room. Next room. This is the one I'm saving. I hate this. I hate this. Arnav Barnum, I miss him. Avi. Someone with such high spirits like Avi would be amazing right now. Unfortunately, I don't have someone like that. Is that a human hand? The organs strewn on the floor look fresh. Good thing it doesn't have limited save. I would be so sad if it did, yeah. Ew. Liquid is dripping from the mysterious organs hanging from the ceiling. Guys, I can't with this room. Why is there squawking? So I can look at this, this, and this. Okay. Oh my god, my heart jumped out of his chest. Ah. It's gross, but this would be a great place to hide things. Yeah, that scared me too. I steel myself before putting one hand on the head and shoving the other up the severed. Ew, 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 ew. Who knew a animal head could be this heavy? It's like lifting a bucket of water. Ha. After much struggling, I tipped the head on its side. There is a cream-colored plastic object shoved up the esophagus. What is that? I pull it out. I find a transistor megaphone. Oh. What? That sounds so huge! What the hell? Megaphones are used a lot for school events and gatherings, so that's not surprising. But what the hell was it doing up an animal's neck? Was there a need to hide it in an esophagus? Zukawa did bring countless animals here. Her bizarre, insane passion is obvious in this room. Mr. Yashki, are you alright? I realize that I'm just standing there holding a megaphone that's drenched in yellow liquid. Ew! Yeah, sorry. Everything has a meaning. Bro's just hitting the everything has a purpose trust. If that's true, this must be really important. Yeah, well, there's another one. He's gonna have to do it again. He's feeling around inside the desk. I feel something that could be paper. It's a scrap of paper. I open it and see several sentences. It seems like someone failed to destroy this. The Odyssey had a purpose. I'm crying. Fragment G. Wait, we have fragment I. Now we have fragment G. I thought it was gonna be counting 1, 2, 3, 4 G though. We are able to find blank the survivor of this creature? No. Something creature and blank maybe will Viver, not Vior. Oh no. Able to find blank Vior. Damn. I thought it would have been Survivor, but if it's just Vior, blank the blank this we need, I guess, but what? This one makes even less sense than the last one I had. Oh boy. I have no idea what that could be spelling out, but I might as well take a look at the last thing in this room before I leave. Because I don't want to be in this room. Animal heads are mounted high up on the wall. Usually I can't distinguish animals' expressions, but all of the heads look like they died in pain. Is there anything else in the room? There's nothing else in the room. I'm out of here. 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 I feel a little bit more at ease being out of there. So like the next test was supposed to be in this room. Hey guys, there's actually a desk in this room. How insane. One of the fixtures holding the light is broken. Probably shouldn't risk walking under it. Oh, true. Hi, Stoner. Welcome, welcome. We're in horror le game right now. An abandoned desk. I try feeling around inside the desk and find something soft. It's a wadded up piece of paper. Open it and see several sentences. Something someone failed to... Oh, again! Another one with the... S. It is the third fragment. I spread them out and stare at them. Does it make sense now that I have 3? I can read the sentences in each piece, but I don't know how they fit together. Huh? I switch them up and look at them again. Then... By the specific frequency of sound waves... Specific frequency of sound waves... Is this why we got a megaphone? The end of fragment I and start of fragment G seem to connect and form a sentence. I might be able to read the fragments if I line them up. Hang on. Save and then... Oh, this guy... Okay, save and then let's look at it. I can't line them up, damn it. Huh? Wave can control the blank shock, the blank... This creature, I guess, is that blank blank great. Blank. This is blank 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 to keep it locked. How do I line them up? Oh, here. So I sorted it, but it's not entirely making sense to me. We at... Wait, how did he read at a certain sound wave? At a certain frequency thing. How did he read that? Eh? Where the hell did he see frequency even? Wait, if it's frequency, right? Like, then... What? I'm confused of how he read that. Does it add a file here at least? No. No, it didn't add a file on the... What? How did he read that? How did he get a specific frequency thingy? I have no clue either. There's a pencil and a problem sheet on the desk. It's really still there. I take a glance at the problem sheet. I see numbers and mathematical symbols. It seems to be a math test. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's a math test. It's over. Let's do it though. Let's try. I saved anyway. I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. I can't help with math. It's over. Begin the She's acting like I didn't just walk into her forbidden room the other, like, 5 minutes ago. Oh my god. Question 1. An ostrich can run from the first floor of the school to the second floor in 3 seconds. Okay. If the school had 5 floors, how long would it take to get from the first to the fifth? So first to the second in 3 seconds. Second to the third, 6. Third to the fourth, 9. Fourth to the fifth, 12. Assuming they're all equal. 12 seconds. Is it actually all equal? 12 seconds? 12 seconds? Here. Yippee! Maths! Question 2. Ostriches are extremely fast. They can run 60 kilometers per hour, okay? We're hitting the speed. This is more science than math if it's speed, though. Don't ask me the velocity stuff, you know? Genius. No, it's just a simple question. So 60 kilometer per hour. How many seconds would it take them to reach human 30 meters away? A kilometer is 1,000 meters, right? 30 meters. 60 kilometers per hour. So 60 equals 60 in a way, because you know 60 kilometers for 1 hour, 60 minutes. 30 meters is so small in comparison. Let me just get a calculator real quick and just check 1,000 divided by 30. Wait, that's my alarm clock. That's not my calendar. Where's calculator? There, 1,000 divided by 30 is 30.333. Wait, where do I get into that though? So 1,000 meters in 360 seconds. Oh my god, how much for 1 second? Wait. 1,000 divided by 360. So like 2.7. So I guess he moves like 2.7 meters per second. So 2.7 30 divided by 2.7, so like 11 seconds? Maybe it's 11? And then there's no 11 in the options. I'm screwed if true. Ha! 2? Oh my god, what is this? I'm so wrong. I've never been so wrong. Oh, I think I overdid the division. I picked 2 because 2.7 is what I was trying to do, right? I have no idea how we got there, though. Math is not mathing right now. An ostrich kick is very strong. Without an airbag, a human bait would die. Caution when observing an ostrich strong, bring an airbag. Their specialty is kicking after taking a long-running start. If an ostrich speed is halved, how strong would their kick be? What? What? Half as strong? I would assume? Oh my god, it's not half as strong. I have no idea. Well, we got 2 correct. Surely we're not gonna die, right? We should have still survived at least. Yeah, we still survived. Even though we got that wrong. Well, it seems we passed the test. At the end of the answer sheet, you disobeyed teacher. You get special test. That last question, it feels like he was trolling me. Advance to the animal classroom. Okay. No, please, God, no, not that same classroom I've been avoiding. Animal classroom? That's not that room drenched in blood, is it? Sounds like it. I am slightly worried about the special part. Let's hope it's not some weird test. But that's probably exactly what it'll be. God, please, why? Why do I have to go back into that room? Okay. Alright. Let's go back into that room. I'm reaching my limit, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I kinda just wanna go like, I'm saving and quitting today. If we can get through this room, I'm saving and quitting, guys. Oh my god, there is actually a test on this desk. Oh my god. The squawking is killing me every time I enter this room. There's a pencil and problem sheet on the desk. I take a glance at the problem sheet. It looks like some kind of foreign language. I can't make heads or tails of it. I have no idea what kind of test this is. Good heavens. We're screwed. I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. But... Freiji? The entire test is written in a foreign language. I don't understand what any of it means. Just then, Hero mumbles next to me. Frage 1. Huh, it's in German. Oh. I'm sorry. I must have been getting that all completely wrong. Oh, thank goodness you can read it. You can help me now, Hero. Can you read it? I took it in college, so I know a little bit. Begin the test. Oh no, it's starting. Yeah, good thing we brought her. Holy shit. It's been a while. I'll try to read it. You write down the answers. Thank you. Okay, let's try. Oh my god. I just want to get out of this room, man. I gotta get out of this room. Even if we don't go back to Kujo Mansion, I am saving after we get out of this room and calling it. With only 45 soul left. We're screwed! Multiple choice social studies. It says this is a social studies test. Question 1. Please answer the following. During the Pacific War, Japan's mainland was bombed and a shelter was built in each city. Choose the correct period of when the war took place out of the options below. Guys, I don't remember the year. Fuck! I don't know the year! Holy shit! I'm alive! Oh, we still have 1,000. Thank God. Showa. I guess based on actually Philippine history instead of Japanese history. I guess based on Philippine history. I knew there was something around like the 1940s in the Philippine history. That's how I guessed. Japan conducted a surprise attack on Pearl Harbor which started the war against the USA. Which phrase out of the ones below did the FDR use to describe the attack? How would I know? What? Never was so much owed to so many by so few. A date in which we live in infamy. Everything we are and have is at stake. I don't know. Ah! Yes! Yes! We're alive! How? I just thought it would make sense if it was that. I think the other two were too metaphorical, but I just guessed. That's how I guessed that one. This is the last one. It's really short. In 1945, when the war ended, which country was allied with Japan? Fuck! Is this the Axis powers? Question mark? Wait, but then there's two! I don't know. Oh, thank God! It's because it was in German. I was guessing there was two of them. I was like, is it the Axis powers? Is the only thing I know from Italia. And then bam! Holy shit. We finally got it. We got the test right. Oh my God. We managed to get through it somehow. Shout out to the very little I remember of Philippine history classes. At the end of the answer sheets. There's a test in the last empty room. Go take it immediately. Okay then. Go get a lottery ticket out. No. There's no way. Standard test question. Yeah, but this is a history class. Not particularly elementary level though. Yeah, this would probably be like middle school or high school level. I just want to say thanks. No way would I have finished that by myself. It's no big deal. There's one more test? Yeah, in the last empty classroom, apparently. Okay, let's go then. Oh, Lord, get me out of this classroom. Thank you. Thank you, I'm out of here. This would be the last empty classroom. Why are you reacting like this? A piano plays somewhere. Piano? Someone's there, come out! Hero goes to yell, but I quickly cover her mouth. Idiot, don't shout! I still my breath and strain to hear any noises, but it doesn't seem like anyone's here. It was the wind! Or water leaking from the roof or something. This shit was not the wind. She's getting angry. The more she denies it, the more pitiful she seems. I don't know if she's strong or weak. Uh-huh. She picks something up off the ground. It's a piece of sheet music. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. She's pretty jumpy with spiritual things. Thank God she's here, but yeah, she is pretty jumpy. Looks like sheet music. Just seeing this brings back bad memories. I was dragged into a music room as a kid. It was traumatic. New info was added to the spirit file. Piano sheet music. Okay. This shit was not the wind. Wait, this is not the last empty classroom, is there? There's still another one up ahead. Huh? Does the sheet music do anything? Play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. On what? I don't have it. I don't have it. Huh? One of the fragments says something about music. Yeah, the fragment I, right? Yeah, a certain sound or music will put something to sleep. It would not be complicated, but it would be hard. It's not complicated, but it would be hard for a non-player. Someone who can play music. Between all of us, the first person I can think of is I as an idol, but I don't really know if that means she can play music or not. But like I said, I had it up to there in that animal room I'm saving, and that's it for today, guys. This is you see how many times I'm saving? Oh, I'm sorry. My mental has dipped past that animal room. I am going to finish chapter 4 next week then. My mental I just did that. The nosedive it took. Yeah, I ran out of IRL soul power. I'm so sorry. Can we raid Momo? Yes, we can raid Momo. What is Momo playing? I need to refresh my Twitch. It's not updating properly. Hopefully it's not a horror game so we could relax afterwards, you know. Hang on. My Twitch is not loading very fast. Okay. Let's see. Momo, where's Momo? Here. It's playing Fatal Fury. Okay. We're going to raid Momo playing Fatal Fury. We'll soon return to killing Tanya again. Yes, next week. Yes. Unfortunately. But hopefully she will not die in the next Red Alert 3 stream. Trust. But thank you very much for joining us today. Sorry to cut off in the middle of the action of chapter 4. I am scared. But hopefully... No, for sure next time we'll finish chapter 4. I don't know how far we'll get afterwards. Like how long chapter 4 still is after that. But thank you very much for joining today's stream. I will see you all next week. Have a happy weekend and bye bye. Take care of yourselves. Cereal tonic. No.